I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you another popular question on linear systems. Question number 5. Sam needs to make 35 liter of 38% sulfuric acid solution. There are 30% acid and 50% acid solutions available. How much liters of each solution must be mixed to make the 38% solution? So these kinds of questions, we can group them as questions where mixtures are involved. And in this video, I'll give you a strategy to solve such questions. So basically what you see here is two things are added, right? So we have two things which are added and we get the third thing, right? So, and we get the third thing. That is how the situation is. Now, it says Sam needs to make 35 liters of 38% sulfuric acid. So this is what you need to make. The quantity here is, let me write quantity as 35 liter. This is what you want to make. And percent is 38%, which is 0.38. So we are writing percent as decimals. So you could write this as 0.38. Now there are 30% acid and 50% acid. So we have 30%, which is 0.30, and 50%, which is 0.50. So we have to add them up to get this mixture. I hope the steps are clear, right? Now the question says, how much liters of each solution must be added? So we don't know that, right? How much? So we can define our variables. So now define variables. Write your let statement, right? So let statement I'm not writing, but I'm putting the values here. We'll say let X liters of 30% solution. So we're saying X liters of 30% solution, Y liters of 50% solution be added to make 35 liters of 38% sulfuric acid solution. Do you see? So we have X, which is 30%, and Y, which is 50%. Is it okay? Solution. Now, from all this, we can get our linear system equations. We're talking about two equations here because we have two variables, X and Y. It says Sam needs to make 35 liters. So that's the total amount. So when you add X and Y, total should be 35 liters. So that gives you first equation. So we get X plus Y equals to 35. Do you see that? And as we have seen earlier, it is better to isolate the variable. We'll say X equals to 35 minus Y, and we'll write this as our equation number 1. Correct? So first we have compared the quantities. Do you see this? X, Y add up to 35 liters. Is that clear to you? Now we'll add the concentrations. 30% of X means 0.30 of X plus 50% of Y means 0.50 of Y equals to 38% of 38 liter. 38% of 35 liters times 35. Do you see how we have made second equation? That's the second equation. Very important. 30% of X, 0.30X, 50% of Y, add to make 38% of 35 liter solution. Correct? That's the equation, right? Now we have two equations, two variables. We'll do substitution to solve. So what are we going to substitute? The value of X, which is right there, right? We'll substitute 35 minus Y for this X, correct? So what we get here is 0.30, and for X, we are going to substitute 35 minus Y plus 0.50Y equals to, you can multiply these two terms, correct? So it's 0.38 times 35. 13.3. Let me do it again. 0.38 times 35. 13.3. Okay. So that's what we get, 13.3. Yeah, okay, 30. Yeah, that was confusing. That's okay. Now now we have equation only in one variable, easy to solve. So let's multiply 0.3 times 35. 0.3 times 35 is 10.5. 10.5 minus 0.3y plus 0.5y equals to 13.3, right? So I just put them in one decimal places. Now the idea is keep variables together, constants on the other side, right? So rearrange. So we have 0.5y minus 0.3y equals to 13.3. Take away 10.5. 0.5 minus 0.3 is 0.2y. And this, let's do 13.3. Take away 10.5. 2.8. Correct? Now y should be equal to 2.8 divided by 0.2, which is 2.8 divided by 0.2, 14. So we get y equals to 14, correct? Solving, we get y equals to 14, units are liter. What is x equals to? X is 35 minus y, so it is 35 minus 14, which is 21, correct? 21 liters, correct? So we have got our answer, 21 liters of X when you add to, 30%, and 14 liters of 50% sulfuric acid will give us 38% of 35 liters sulfuric acid, right? So we can write down our answer, and that is, we have 14 liter of 30% added to 21 liter of 50%. Correct? So that becomes our answer. I hope the steps are clear to you. This kind of small figure here helps you to view and then write equations and solve them. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that really helps. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. Thank you and all the best.